Hey everybody, David Patrick Green, davidpatrickgreen.com, actorpower.com, hackhollywood.com. Today is the third and final part in my three-part series of how to turn your desperation into more auditions. So the third way you can turn your desperation into more auditions is by doing fewer submissions, usually online. So let's just say fewer online submissions, but only submitting for the parts that you are perfect for, and then doing your best to contact the producers or casting directors directly to let them know how right you are for the part. So it's basically going after the jobs you are most suited for with everything you've got. So why is this a good strategy? Most actors are literally trying to carpet the world with their headshots. They're throwing spaghetti at the wall, which, you know, if you subscribe to the belief that many people have and that many people share, that it's a numbers game, then it makes sense that the more auditions you submit to, or the more roles you submit to, the more auditions you'll get, and the more auditions you get, the more roles you will book. Well, it's absolutely ridiculous. Your chances of getting a job are correlated to one thing, and that is how well suited are you to that job, and plus what do the producers or the casting director think of your performance? Is it a good fit for what it is they are trying to do? That is the only thing you need to worry about. If you're related to the producers, well, hey, I can't do anything about that. Good for you. You know, if you're wealthy and you can make your own movies, I can't do anything about that either. You know, congratulations, and go make your own movies. But if you are like most people and you're doing online submissions, the way to get more auditions and to book more jobs is to personalize your submission process. So just like from video 2, when I talked about personalizing your emails and removing anything that's generic, you should do the exact same thing with your submissions. So here's how you do that. Basically figure out exactly who you are and what you want to do and what people see you as. In general, obviously, you don't want to limit yourself to something so specific that I can only play a mall security guard and you have to wait until one of those comes along. Think of what else is similar to what you might be perfect for and submit for those roles. But when you see something that you are perfect for, where you feel like, I would be the best possible choice for this part. My unique combination of skills and appearance and the sound of my voice and my body type and all of these things make me the perfect choice, better than anyone else. When you see those submission opportunities, then you've got to laser in on them, zero in on them, and go after them like a heat-seeking missile. And what does that mean? Well, you've got to let the people know who are putting those roles out there that you are perfect for the part, because otherwise, how are they supposed to know? All they're looking at is headshot after headshot after headshot, thousands and thousands and thousands of them, and they're these teensy tiny little headshots, and you know, these casting directors and these producers, some of them are getting kind of old, and they're like looking at a screen like this big with, I don't know, 50 headshots on them, and they're like, I don't know, I mean, I can't really see very well at the teeny tiny thing. I don't know, they all kind of look the same. Oh, I think I recognize that guy. Oh, okay, yeah, I recognize him, I'll bring him in. Oh, that girl, yeah, I think I've seen her on television or something. Oh, it's not even the same person, but she looks similar to the person I saw on TV, I might bring her in. Do they have anything on their resume? Yeah, okay, good, it's a fit, you know. And they fill up and, you know, then they hold their auditions. So it's a very random process, and basically they're relying on who they know, and they just hope those people get submitted, or maybe they even put it out to the people they know, hey, I think you might be right for this. Are you interested? And that would be called an offer. But basically, it's a very random process. So for smaller parts especially, or in the independent world where no one knows anyone, the producers and the directors and the casting directors, they're all kind of new to this, and the actors are all new to it. So no one knows anyone. So how are these people supposed to choose if you don't let them know you're perfect for the part? So how do you let them know you're perfect for the part? Well, if there's a space to write a note, a very compelling and enthusiastic note, because if you're not enthusiastic about yourself, who is going to be? Write a very compelling and enthusiastic note outlining in as short of a note as possible why you are perfect for the part, why you want the part, why you'd like to work them, the filmmaker, because maybe you did a little homework on them. And see, once you add all this stuff together, you realize you can't apply for thousands and thousands of parts. You just pick the ones you're perfect for, and then you just go for it with everything you've got. No plan B, okay? So you send them a note. If you can get an email, send them an email. If you can get their phone number, phone them. If there's an address, then go drop in on them and say, hello, I'm really enthusiastic about this part in your project, and I just wanted to let you know, okay? Because if somebody goes to that amount of trouble to get a part, to let somebody know that they're right for a part, then that person is probably going to think, you know what? There might be something to this. So long as you don't act really crazy and threatening and weird and all that, they're probably going to recognize that you at least believe you are right for the part. And if you have confidence in your acting skills, the buck stops at your acting skills, right? If you can't do the job, then everything else I'm telling you is kind of a waste of time. So if you can do the job, you think you're right for it, then go after it, hook, line, and sinker, any way you possibly can. There's no rules. I have clients that don't want to do this stuff because they're like, that sounds kind of scary. People might say no to me. Well, at least they're saying something to you. They're not saying yes or no if you don't reach out to them. And if you think you can have a career in anything by just clicking on buttons online, then I think you're going to be stuck at a very low level for a very long time. Because the best thing you can do is get in the door any way you can. So if they're not going to find you through the online submission process just randomly, then if you approach them, they will at least talk to you. And that's kind of like the bottom rung of the ladder when you're starting out, is just getting to talk to these people. And if you can then explain to them what you're all about and why you think you'd be perfect, and it makes sense to them, then they're probably going to go, okay, let's see what you can do. And if you do a good audition, there's a pretty good chance they're going to hire you if it's possible. Sometimes things are out of our control and you can't be hired because you don't look right. You look too much like someone else. You look like someone's sister who you'd be married to. There's a million different reasons why you can't get the part, but you should do everything within your control to get the part so that the casting directors, the producers, the directors, they know you really want it. And who knows better than you what you're right for? So if you know, then tell these people making the project that you think you're right for the part. And that is the third and final way to turn your desperation into more auditions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please click on the thumbs up button, write a question or a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to get more videos or you want to see more videos. And click on the old bell thing so that you will get notifications as I create more stunning videos right here. I will talk to you soon.